So BBC iPlayer, Channel 4, ITVX, Netflix, YouTube, all built into a smart projector. So no dongle, no streaming stick, and above all, no fuss. And this is the first time something like this has been available here in the UK. This is the Aurzen EAZZE D1R, the UK's first Roku TV smart projector. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what that means, whether the picture quality holds up. So let's get into it. But before we dive into the specs, let's just discuss who this is actually aimed for, because it does cover a lot of ground. If you want a big screen experience in your bedroom or living room without having to spend a fortune on a large TV, then there's a good chance this is for you. Maybe you want to host outdoor movie nights, have family film evenings, or even catch the match on something bigger than your laptop. Well, this will be for you. So I'd say it sits in that sweet spot where it is accessible enough to take a chance on, but also capable enough to deliver something worthwhile. And deals do pop up from time to time for this thing as well. So check out the link in the description and see what the price is today. So first off, let's crack on with the unboxing. And inside the box, you'll get the projector itself, the Roku remote, and of course a power cord. Now there's no batteries included for the remote, so you will have to supply your own to AAA. But what took me pleasantly by surprise straight away was just how portable this thing is. This is one of the smallest projectors I've seen, and it's pretty incredible how so much awesome tech has been packed in here. You can move this thing around the house without any fuss. You can take it outside, as I mentioned, or just pop it onto a shelf. The build does feel solid enough for the price point. The remote is also clean and simple. I mean, Roku's approach to UI has always just been about keeping things straightforward, and that's exactly what they've done here. And there's also the Roku mobile app, which I will come back to. But that does just mean your phone can become a replacement remote should you need it. As for setup, it is genuinely quick. Power it on and you're going to be going right through the Roku activation flow. You will need a Roku account, but it is free to set one of those up. Obviously, you're going to need Wi-Fi as well. But that's it. Within a few minutes, you're going to find yourself at the home screen, ready to use the projector. And again, for its more budget price point, it does pack some powerful features. One of my favourites is autofocus. So often with projectors, there's just so much setup required to get that perfect crisp image, but the D1R here just does most of that work for you. That's thanks to that autofocus, but also there is auto keystone here as well to handle the geometry. So even if the projector isn't perfectly level, it's going to be able to correct the shape of the image automatically. Just place it down, power it on, and you're watching. That really is the setup story here. It's about as close to plug and play as a projector can get. In terms of the Roku ecosystem and the apps that are bundled, well, this is really the heart of what makes the D1R a little bit different. With that Roku TV just built in here natively, not bottled on via a dongle, you're getting proper Roku TV, the same platform you may expect on a premium smart TV, but in a projector. And for us here in the UK, that means we can expect BBC iPlayer, ITVX, Channel 4, all of these regional apps just included, ready to go, along with the traditional streaming apps like Netflix and Disney Plus and YouTube, etc. And again, I do want to go back to the fact that this is the first smart projector that has Roku TV built into it. So no fanning about plugging in streaming sticks or side-loading apps, it's just all here for you straight away. The home screen is clean and fast, search works well, recommendations are personalised, and the Roku mobile app is a really handy alternative if you'd rather type on your phone or use voice commands. So Siri, Alexa and Google Assistant are all supported here. Hey Google, turn on Garage Roku.
Okay, turning Garage Roku on.
Hey Google, open Netflix on Garage Roku.
Got it. Launching Netflix on Garage Roku.
And sure, it works well for quick searches and controlling playback without having to pick up the remote. Now, another feature I think a lot of you guys are going to love is the football section of the interface. So of course right now we're in the middle of the World Cup, but this is a great feature because you just click on this, straight away you can see all of the upcoming matches and also the streaming service they're going to be played on. So for example, I can see Colombia versus Portugal is tomorrow at 12:30 on BBC iPlayer. And if I want to go on that as well, then I can go ahead and choose my favourite team, along with the remind me notification if I want to enable that. and I can also go ahead once the match has started and access iPlayer in order to start watching straight away. But if I just go back, we can see that the next upcoming match is England versus Panama. Yeah, I think I'll be watching that on ITVX. Choose to remind me to be notified, although to be honest, I don't think I'm going to forget. And if we want to watch the whole matches themselves that have already played, then we have a section on the interface for that as well, with this match replay section. Cape Verde in particular have really been impressing me this World Cup. I haven't seen this match, so I might choose to watch that. And then right down the bottom, it knows the region that we are in, so it's automatically got our home nation correct here. And if you just want to see the scores, then scroll all the way down to the bottom and you have those all handy right there. So really, really helpful feature. And again, this is built directly into the interface, so as soon as you've set your projector up, then you'll be able to access this from here. But okay, let's get into the picture quality, and the D1R puts out at up to 280 ANSI lumens. I want to be upfront about what that means. This isn't going to really be suitable for a daylight use. As far as a projector goes, in a bright room with the curtains open, it is going to struggle. But draw the curtains, dim the lights, and it's a completely different story. There are 3 brightness modes: low for really dark spaces like a basement, standard for a cosy bedroom, and vivid for living rooms or outdoor use at dusk. I've got to say, as long as you get the right conditions, then the image is genuinely impressive for this price point. The native 1080p means the image is sharp, crisp and detailed. Content looks clean and clear, the colours are decent, and you can throw an image size anywhere from 60 inches right up to 150 inches, depending on your space and throw distance. Oh, and Apple AirPlay also works natively here. Right then, audio. Okay, we've got dual 5-watt Dolby audio speakers with 3D stereo built in. For a projector of the more compact size, they're going to be fine to use in a pinch. For casual viewing and the odd movie night, they're going to do a decent job. However, if you want a more cinematic experience, then the DR1 has you covered as well, because there is Bluetooth 5.2 here, so you can immediately connect that up to a soundbar or some other wireless audio connection. So my verdict, the Aurzen EAZZE DR1 projector does make a strong case for itself. And the reason is fairly simple. It's one of the only projectors in the UK that's going to give you BBC iPlayer, ITVX and Channel 4 built in alongside Netflix and 500 free channels thanks to that Roku integration. No dongle or streaming stick needed. Setup couldn't be easier. The autofocus, auto keystone, the Roku activated in a few minutes. The picture at 1080p sharp and detailed. And the audio holds up for everyday use, and it is compact enough to move around and use, well, anywhere really. The only honest caveat is the brightness. That 280 ANSI lumens is going to be a little bit limiting in terms of the ambient room light. Now, you will want to make sure you get the room as dark as possible before you switch this thing on. As long as you understand that going in, then it's absolutely not going to be a deal breaker. It's just the reality of the price point, to be honest with you. So just be aware of that and you won't be disappointed. It represents solid value for what you're going to get, especially if Roku's app ecosystem is what you're used to. Again, I will drop the link to this down in the description below. If this was useful, please hit subscribe and let me know in the comments what you would use a compact 1080p projector like this for. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you in the next one.